So go ahead and light your candle once you've assembled yourself. And even if you have one of your electric candles, and have the candle in front of you, stare at it gently with eyes half closed. Now I've invited Pele into our ritual. Let's face it, she's badass. And I need all the flaming red hair power to move out of 2022 gracefully and into 2023 with intention. So now closing your eyes, take that vision of the flame back down inside and down through your sits bones, down towards the earth. Now, even if you don't have a candle or are lighting a real light, let's visualize that. Here we are moving into the darkest day of the year. And in most parts of the Northern Hemisphere, this gradual darkness through the fall cycle and into the dead of winter then arises gradually to return to the light in spring and summer. So this ritual, and in this very moment, we're capitalizing on the darkest time of year as an opportunity to go inward and find that your own inner light. Now, many traditions refer to this as a death, a dying. And then into the light we come as a born again or rebirth. So, whatever your tradition or belief system, just find this moment of quiet as you take a few more breaths and begin to look back on 22 and acknowledge the year that has come before this moment, the good, the bad, the curious, the questionable, the exciting, all of that. Now, you may like to journal some of these answers to the questions I'm going to ask, or you can just simply reflect upon them. As you internally visualize your last year like a movie behind your closed eyelids, how do you feel about the entirety of this last solar year, which is the time that's passed since the last winter solstice? What is your general feeling or thought? What are some things that you thought would happen that didn't? And more specifically, how did that make you feel? What did you potentially lose? And maybe, what are you grieving? So take a breath in and just collect those feelings, thoughts, images in your mind's eye. And then when you're ready, you can open your eyes and write down a few things or just sit with those items that are coming up. Now, this will be recorded, so if you are listening, you can always pause the recording and take a little more time with these questions about the previous solar year. So now, as you put your pen down, let's close our eyes again. And now, what unexpected gifts did you receive last year? Who were the people, the places, the things that showed up to support you, to love you, to hold you? What did you gain? And what did you learn? And again, how did that make you feel? Take a breath in And now on that second sheet of paper or in your journal or in your mind, go ahead and open your eyes and write down a few things that came up for you. And once you're finished, now take that third sheet of paper or your journal and take another deep breath and contemplate what aspect of your life last year or even in this moment or parts of your personality or mind would be less than beneficial to bring into the light of the new year. In other words, what habits, emotions, thoughts are you willing to let go of in order to make space for a new beginning or rebirth? And whatever your tradition, just get a sense of that releasing of the calcified deposits on your inner being. What do you want to make space for? So open your eyes or contemplate and write down a few things here. And now, in a very symbolic ritual, let's take that third sheet of paper, either rip it out of your journal or bring it into your hand and just wave it over the flame. Later, you'll have an opportunity to burn that. And again, this is a simple ritual as we move into the darker day of the evening and night. Symbolically cleansing and releasing those emotions, habits, and thoughts as you wave the piece of paper over the candle and place that down or move that aside. You know, your actions do speak louder than words, and your words matter. So let's take that same approach now and open our eyes and bring this glass of water close by, staring into the water. And have your last piece of paper handy. And again, I'll offer some questions, so feel free to pause the audio or contemplate without writing down if you need more time. What do you desire for yourself in this next coming solar year? What inside you wants to be expressed? You know, that light, that chest pump to infinity and beyond. What wants to be born or even reborn to help you to move into the next stage of your life as the season transitions forward? What are your deepest wishes for the coming days and months for your body, your mind, your heart, your home, your life work, your relationships, your community, your connections to one another, and your connection to the planet? This is a fierce moment, which is why I call in Pele. It takes courage to really allow your desires to come forth. So take a moment to write just a few things down or to contemplate. And now, what do you truly want? Your deepest wants and desires. In Sanskrit, we call that a sankalpa. And in the next step, can you distill those deepest wants and desires and write them down into a sentence or two? Just brief. You'll have an opportunity to revisit this recording if you like and do this process again. As you refine, as you clarify, as you chip away things that no longer serve you. moving forward into 2023. And once you've finished that, then go ahead back to that glass of water. Hold this glass of water now between your hands and take another intentional breath. Close your eyes and imagine how this water and all water is connected to the earth. Of course, through the rain that flows into the streams, lakes, and all the way to the ocean that covers this big blue planet. Feel that connection. And as you open your eyes now, speak your sentence as if you were telling the water your intentions for the new year ahead. Again, this is symbolic, but words matter and actions speak louder than your words. So take a moment to speak into the water, and then when you're done with that, take a sip or drink the water, symbolically taking your wishes and intentions into your body, so deeply connected back to the depths of your inner being, the depths of the earth, straight down to the center, to the core. Feel the liquid move down your throat. Maybe rest in your belly, maybe sizzle in the heat of the fire of Pele. And then when you've finished, bring your hands together in the front of your heart. Take a moment to thank the water, the candle, your ability to communicate through written word, through voice, through thought, through action. The air you were breathing, thank that and the sacred earth beneath you, as well as the ancestors before you that inhabited this earth and created this safety and the space that surrounds you. And now with your next inhale, just let the arms open up above as you open your eyes. Inhale here. Exhale, bring the palms together, back down towards your heart. Let your life force be linked to your heart, that life force connected through the earth, through the water, through your thoughts and intention. Now, as you finish up here, you're welcome to take that first piece of paper, crumple it up, bury it, burn it properly. And then for that second piece of paper, that piece of paper that you had your intentions on for the new year, maybe put that in your wallet, in your purse, in your bag, maybe to the side of the bed, your bedside table, so you can refer to it perhaps at night before going to sleep. And then see how the alchemy naturally works as you deepen into your own practice and in your own desires. See how the alchemy of life works with you. And then your sentences become more refined and more refined until one day you look around and your sentences become your reality, because your words matter and actions speak louder than words. Enjoy.